Hello, welcome back to the channel. Back to the channel. It's the moment you've been waiting for. The car that everybody subscribes for. I think that's what they subscribe for anyway. Another Discovery. It's the same colour as the last two, so don't think it's the same one. It is a new one. So this is going to be the first look at it. We're going to walk around. We're going to make a list on our brand new flip chart that Dad thinks is hilarious for no reason. We've had that from the place next door that closed down. So we're going to go all over this, find out all the problems and show you what their problems are, write them down on the flip chart, and then we'll get them done soon. Problems. Problem one.
Problem one, screw in a tyre.
We never seen that when we went to look at it, but that could have been underneath. We got no chance.
And it was dark.
And it was dark. We was meant to get there at 5. We got there at 7. Normal calamity. Right, start at the front of the car. Yes, screw in a tyre. Wheels all need a refurb. They ain't bad. And then these split rims, or like copy of split rims. Never seen them before. They look nice, but we've got General Grabber 82 or 3 tyres on there, all with good tread. Apart from all the screw in it, bit of a nightmare. This. Reveal what the problem is there, Dad. Reveal it. We ain't looked. Let's put the flash on.
Ooh, let's add some.
That's been on for a long time, eh?
Yeah.
We did notice this, not on the pictures when we looked at it on Facebook Marketplace. Oh. So that's a storage slot. So he said he reversed under some barrier or something. Obviously, you've normally got a sprayer on there.
Reverse under it. This is the front of the car.
He did say he reversed under it, have they? He reversed under the barrier with the front of the car. But there you go. It's snapped that off backwards. So we have got the thing, but I don't know how much of this we've got to rebuild it. We'll have to have a look. Lights are the glass ones, so they're always good. Spotlights, not so good. Can't find out how they work. If they do work, they normally work off main beam, but they've got so much water in them, but they probably don't work anyway. The rest of the bumper is in good condition. So we've got now, them are normally all smashed up. That's good. This tyre's all sweet. All round 83s. Windscreen, we never checked that. But there doesn't seem to be any cracks or chips in the windscreen. It is a heated windscreen. He did say all the electrics work, but many people say many things. We didn't see this when we looked on Marketplace, because you can't see these sort of things. But we have got a completely peeled roof. The lacquer there is gone, so the roof's probably going to need complete painting. What else we got, Dad? Oh, big problem.
Main problem.
Yeah, it's on its bum. So air suspension issue, so we're going to have to do some looking at that. Plug the Hawkeye in, which we have plugged in, but we haven't really looked yet. See why that's down. All the brakes look really good. It's obviously been standing, but none of them are lipped and none of them are grooved or scored. I reckon this has had brakes not long ago, but looking at the discs.
This look quite
good. Light guards on the back. It's got light guards down here, but that one's broken, so these lower ones are going to have to come off. It's got a tow bar. The step is obviously not attached to the strut.
It's broke off. Like
What's the spare tire like?
It's a good
one. It's a general.
Yeah. We've got some decent tread on it.
Yeah. Decent tread on the spare. So because the spare's got a decent tread and this cover A, great, we might just take that cover off. Because
we have in the past
painted
on
it.
The last blue one, we colour coded it to the car,
which looked good.
Looked good.
Maybe we'll do that again.
Save scrapping it.
So that's that. We might as well look in the back, Dad.
In the back there.
In the back, Dad. So in the back, we've got an extra number plate. Always handy. He obviously had a trailer.
Yeah. It don't look like it's been on.
No, maybe he had, you know when you buy 2 plates and then both that way, and then you think, oh shit, I should have had a square one. Yeah. That's probably what it is. We've got the tool kit there. Oh yeah, see what you mean about the seats. The seats, this has had something sat on top of these, I reckon, over there, Dad.
Oh, could have been.
It's had something sat on top of them, and it's actually ruined the side of the seats. We can fill them with a bit of leather filler and paint them over so we'll probably do that to make them look better. I think the seats themselves are okay, it's just the edges, eh?
Yeah, I did look at the seats.
Because this edge is the edge that's against there, so there's no... Oh, we've got a parcel shelf.
Just have a look, see how that's been.
Oh, I bet, yeah. Here, look. There and there.
And it's dragged across.
Yeah, it's scraped.
Yeah.
There's something to look out for.
Perfect.
If you're taking your parcel shelf on and off 45,000 times for no particular reason, it'll do that. So we might even be able to just cover that with a piece of vinyl.
Yeah.
Just to make it look a little bit better.
I didn't actually think the sun had took it.
Yeah. It could have, yeah, it looks like that, though. So, obviously, we've got the baggy headliner just up there. Not as baggy as usual, but still needs doing. And when we looked at the advert, we did see that on the roof it had a bit of tarp across the front sunroof, so it's obviously been leaking quite badly as usual. Bit of bubbling under here. We don't normally do anything with that, so we'll probably leave that alone. But the bodywork itself is pretty good. It's got a few things that'll probably polish out. What we're saying in the back. Back's in good nick.
Yeah,
the chap we bought this off said he'd had it for about 15 or 16 years himself. It's done 135,000 miles, so relatively low mileage as well. So it looks really good in the back. Door cards all look good. Windows all work. We believe all the doors open off the key.
Yeah, they do.
Okay, so all them are open off the key. One thing we couldn't check was the Watts link. You know, normally you'd get the rock on and check the Watts link, but
did give it a bit of a rock.
Because it's so far on its arse, it's difficult, because normally you'd rock it on the suspension up and down, but it's flat on the bump stops, so you're going to struggle to even move it and hear if that's making a noise. Inside we have the wood effect, which is nice, and full leather with, has it got heated seats? Yeah, heated seats plus electric. They all work. He said the driver's heated seat does still work, which is something that you don't see very often.
Electric mirrors.
Electric mirrors, folding, heated windscreen. Radio doesn't seem to work, the original radio, so we might have to do something with that. Heating comes on.
Could be the fuse.
Yeah, blower's not loud. Seats are brilliant on the bolster. Is the driver's seat good? We've got some history in here as well. Quite a bit of history of the MOTs and stuff that we'll look through at some point. Need some gaiters there, so we need them doing as well. The clock seems to work. So let's just have a look at the driver's bolster.
The driver's?
That's the one that's always wore out on these. Normally when you find one of these, it's got a big hole in the bolster. And this one just needs a bit of a colour. Steering wheel, not too bad either. Comes with 2 keys, we've already lost one. Original jack, probably doesn't work.
No cover in it.
No cover on the battery, which you'd normally have. At least it's got an engine cover. Oil was nice and clean, really. It's had the ice deleted with the pump, so the pump's been removed. It's had a shorter belt put on it, but the piping's still there, which is still weeping some fluid out, so we'll probably remove the ice completely. What's this? 2020. Flush system and antifreeze replaced. Right, so we've put a list together, just a quick one. Roof repaint. So it looks like a small job, but it's a big job because we're going to have to sand it before we paint it. So we're going to have to get through the lacquer, else it's just not going to be right. We found that the side lights are not working. Obviously the air suspension is all the way down. Front spots are not working. We'll probably just remove them because they're so bad. The headliner needs doing. We've done that a million times. Maybe we'll do another video, I don't know. Screw in the front near side tyre. Refurb the wheels, repair the bumper. So that's what we know of just from looking while it's sat on the floor. Obviously it needs to go up in the air. There may be welding. When is there not welding? There's always welding. So if there's welding, we'll do the welding. I know it's had a patch on the rear quarter underneath, so we may redo that because it's just an MOT one and it doesn't look nice, even though it's probably super solid. That's the shutters coming down. It doesn't look nice, so we may redo that. We might just tidy it up if it's still nice and solid. The roof, as you can see, is horrendous. Not only on the lacquer, but I think where he's had that tarp over it, from there to there, it's, you know, what it's like when stuff sits on the paint and it gets wet and the water sits there, and that's what's probably ruined the lacquer on the roof, having the tarp sat over it, because it's been sat for about 12 months. You got the normal issue with the spats. They start to go horrible, so you can sand them down and paint them. We have done it in the past, we'll see. It all depends on how good the car is looking towards the end, to how far we're going to take what we do with it. So it's been sat for a long time, it's filthy. They all go here, that's a strange one, but they all go there. Bit of crazy. Maybe it's been painted on this quarter. Feels like it might have been, but that could do with doing as well. It's not too bad down there. There's no holes in the rear bumper. So, oh, is that something that's not on the list? Josh, yeah. On that list, we've got to write. Is there anything saying repair bumper? Yep. Oh, it's already on there? I've read that and not even realised that's on there. And we've got to buy some paint and the headliner paint and some bits and bobs probably. We're going to get it up in the air in the next video, and we're going to look underneath it at the state of the chassis. We'll look at the CV boots, all your steering links, track rod end boots, all that sort of stuff, bump stops, all the rubber bits underneath, make sure they're all right, because we want it to have a clean MOT. And we're also going to look at them airbags and see what's going on with them. See if it might just be a blown airbag. Look, on the last one with airbag problems, the airbag was just exploded. But please like and subscribe. See you soon.